But why is it important that we remember Parker, and why is it why are there still so many passionate Parker Pen fans in the area and around the world?
Well, you need to talk to them. Everyone, it seems, has their own perspective on Parker. I'll start to answer your question by saying one thing, and that is that I believe that there's a story behind every pen. Every single pen. It doesn't matter whether it's a jotter or a duofold or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. There's a story behind it. And it's a very personal story. So people are understandably very passionate about pens because they're not just pens. Mm-hmm. They're windows, if you might say, into that person's past. The things they've done, the places they've gone, the people they've met. The pen is a window on all of those things. So it's totally understandable to me why people are very passionate about mm-hmm. pens. Now, as to Janesville's situation, Janesville, a lot of people in Janesville are keenly aware, painfully aware, that Parker's not in Janesville anymore. Mm-hmm. And I share that pain. I do. But I think it's important for Janesville to recognize that no, Parker's not here, but Janesville played a critical role in helping Parker grow up, if you will. Much like a parent oversees the growth of a child. Mm-hmm. Janesville participated in Parker's growth from a teeny tiny little young business into an international brand name. Unfortunately, as any parent will tell you, there comes a time when your child leaves home and strikes out on their own. And that's the way I look at Parker now. Janesville may not recognize it right now, but I've traveled around the world, both on my own and for Parker. And it just always amazes me how incredibly well known and respected Parker pens are mm-hmm. everywhere. I don't care if you're in China or Russia or wherever you are. Mm-hmm. It's one of the most respected names in the world. And I'm not saying this because my name is Parker, because honestly, the respect comes from what the Parker family, and that's a lot of people who aren't named Parker, mm-hmm. To what they did to help build Parker. Mm-hmm. So if I had one thing to say to Janesville, it's yeah, it hurts that Parker's not here, but the role that you played in making Parker successful and respected all over the world was huge, mm-hmm. and it will remain just as important for the next 125 years.
Yes, we